Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, ya shabab. Inshallah, you guys doing well. Of course, inshallah, doing well. As long as you're not in a war zone, you're probably doing well. But yes, alhamdulillah for everything. It's nice to be back doing a YouTube video. It's currently 11:38 p.m. Just had some alerts that we need to shelter and keep away from windows, but alhamdulillah things have been going well. I just did a live stream for like 1.5 hours where I read 20 pages, so I need to update to that so that it's not just 12 but 13 just. Let me do that now. Alright guys, time to take it down. Cool. You can see we've done 13 just out of 30 so far. So I kind of need to step it up, inshallah, if I want to finish the Quran in time, because the days of Ramadan are going very quickly, subhanallah. So this video, inshallah, what is it going to be about? It is going to be about, inshallah, my onboarding that I had with IMA Accelerator, which is the biggest Muslim company in the info products space in the entire world, with a specifically Muslim team targeting Muslims only. So it's the biggest company in the space for that. And what he mentioned about high ticket sales was insane. So I had the onboarding call with the setter manager, Ismail at IMA Accelerator, and he told me some really interesting things. He told me that many people go from a 9 to 5 to go into high ticket sales, for the time freedom, whatever. But no, you do not get time freedom when you're in high ticket sales. And if that's the intention when coming into, your role at IMA Accelerator, then you are in the wrong place, because the people who succeed, if I just pause, that's probably because I'm trying to hear if there are any bombs going out in the background, because we literally just got an alert recently that missiles are coming just a few minutes ago. So he said the people who are going to succeed in high ticket sales in this industry are the people who are, who take the job seriously. You don't take it as this part-time thing, this side hustle, but they actually treat it like a normal job. So for example, if someone asks you, can you take me to the airport? Well, how do you reply to them? You say, no, I'm at work. This, is the type of mindset or the type of respect you should have for your work, for your job. If you don't have that respect for your job, the people around you will not have respect for your job, and therefore you just won't have the same work ethic. You won't take things seriously, and therefore you'll be off the team. And this is for any sales team you're on. If you don't take the job seriously, if you're not respecting, the work, the leads, then you're not gonna succeed in the role. So yeah, some general advice: if you're trying to get into high ticket sales, you're not going to get time freedom out of it. You'll probably have less time if you go into high ticket sales compared to if you just had a 9 to 5 job, possibly. So that is one thing. Just because you're working from home doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. During the work hours, you do only the work that you're told to do, and you pray salah. Apart from that, you do nothing else. So yeah, that's one thing. And then what else? He mentioned that you just need to, the people who succeed, they just have very high expectations. They have very high standards for themselves and the people around them. They have such high standards where you would look at them and be like, whoa, I can't believe he does all of that. And the person who has those high standards, he looks at everyone else around him and he's like, no way, I can't believe, they're not doing these things or putting this much effort. So if you want to succeed in high ticket sales, you need to treat it very seriously. You need to have very high standards for yourself and the people around you. And yeah, just put in that effort, inshallah. Really lock in on it, which is why I'm gonna be like stopping the daily vlogs, like putting so much effort into that. Like today I didn't post any content. I'm not going to be posting content as often or like as high quality as before, because I really want to lock in on this job. Inshallah, it's going to help me achieve all the goals I want to achieve. And yeah, just putting my trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant me success with this role. And alhamdulillah, literally today I had an amazing live session in my free community where we talked about appointment setting and all of those things, because I'm going to be an appointment setter, and I have someone who is a cold caller on my team who did dialing, and he's learned so many cool things, subhanallah, from doing hundreds of cold calls. And it's really, really awesome to learn more about like his experience. And he was teaching like the community during the live session. So if you think that would help you, if you want to get into high ticket sales, maybe you're like, you have that, extra drive, you really want to learn a skill that will allow you to have that potential, allow you to work from anywhere in the world, at your own time schedule, and have like limitless income, then inshallah join my free community. I'm going to leave the link to the community, to join the community, in the description down below, inshallah. Can't wait to see you guys inside, and inshallah may Allah keep us all safe. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. See you in the next video.